Hi, everybody. My name is Lauren. I teach a gentle prenatal and postnatal yoga class with Yoga Family. I've been teaching for a few weeks. I've had a few of you in and out. I hope everybody's doing well. Typically, my classes always include nice stretches, deep hip openers, finding arm strength. I know when I gave birth, I ended up having a C-section, and the fact that I had really strong arms to help lift myself up was very beneficial to me. So that's definitely something that I like to do. It's always great to have strong legs, and the best thing to approach the class with is the fact that you're pregnant, you're not broken. So you can do these things. Obviously, you can modify in any way that works for you. You just have to listen to your body to know what you can and feel what your limits are. You don't have to do everything I say. You can take as many breaks as you'd like. Totally optional. It's really just a class to help you feel good in your body and to find movement again and to try to strengthen and yet loosen up tight areas. So let's go ahead and get started. Personally, in class, I absolutely love having blocks. Even in my regular classes, I teach vinyasa as well. Blocks are always my go-to. They are not a hindrance. They are helpful, and they actually help us get deeper into poses. Straps are always nice. You can use belts, block options. You can use books, anything that's supportive and tall. Belts, blankets, towels, anything would work for a strap option. And I always love to have at least one big pillow, which I'm sitting on now, if not two, and or a blanket, just so we can find a little extra lift through the hips, a little more comfort in poses. And it's always great for Shavasana to have a little extra support and comfort. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Sitting on our bottoms, sitting nice and tall. We're just gonna close our eyes. Again, if you'd like to be sitting on a pillow, feel free. It'll help open up the hips. Your legs can be crossed. You can stack them, sitting any which way you'd like. Just finding a moment to help clear our minds, relaxing our bodies, and relaxing our breaths. If it's helpful right now, you can always take connection to baby, taking one hand to belly and one hand to heart. If we're postnatal, we can still give all of that area our love and support for growing our baby. It's done a lot of work for us over the past few months. Well, 9 months to a year, right? And while we're here, just setting an intention for our practice. That can be anything to you. It could be a word, a phrase, or a feeling. And taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Again, deep breath in. And exhale. Gently releasing our hands down, opening our eyes if you wish. We're going to inhale our arms to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to take a side body stretch. Right hand reaches to the ground, left arm reaches overhead. Reach through those left fingertips, all the way through that left hip bone. Make sure we're grounding to the mat or pillow. Good. As we inhale, rising both arms. Exhale, other side, left hand grounds, right arm reaches. Fingertips are extending. Right hip is grounding. Good. On our next inhale, rising all the way up. We're going to take cactus arms, opening our heart to the sky. If it's too much to take that back bend right now, feel free to tuck under and stay neutral. Just reach those elbows towards our rib cage. Otherwise, if it is comfortable, open that heart up. Deep breaths. Good, gently releasing hands to knees, making our way onto all fours. We're going to remove whatever support we had, if any, just placing it off to the side. Coming to all fours, making sure joints are nice and stacked. Keeping shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. If you like a little support, you can always tuck those toes under. Feet can also be flat. We're engaging our core here. Slight tuck in that tailbone, staying nice and strong. You can see I have a flat back. From here, we're going to do a shoulder warm-up. So we're going to relax our chest towards the ground. Think of squeezing our shoulder blades together. So as we relax, we're not bending our elbows. We're just releasing through that chest. On our inhale, we're going to press the chest away, hollowing out. We're opening through those shoulder blades. Exhale, relax, squeeze. And inhale to lift, pressing that chest open. Exhale. Inhale. Last time, exhale. And inhale, lift, open at the top, 2 deep breaths. Good, keeping with the same strength, we're gonna inhale for cow pose, dropping that low belly, opening through the chest. If again, this bend is too deep for the belly, keep that tailbone tucked, and just press that chest forward very slightly. Good, exhale for cat, tuck that tailbone around through that, push the hips forward. Again, inhale, staying tucked or opening. And exhale, cat, round. Good, following your own breath. Feel free to move at your own pace, adding anything that feels good to you. If you like, you can take wag the tail, staying tucked, and just moving from side to side. You can also take circles, dropping low, opening, and going around. Bringing those hips towards the shoulders as you move. One more full breath wherever you are. Good, and then meeting back in a neutral spine. From here, staying nice and strong through the shoulders. We're never releasing through. Stay strong, press away. We're gonna come into spinal balance, extending that right leg behind us. From here, toes can stay grounded or we can lift. And if we'd like, left arm can extend, either reaching to the corner or extending all the way out, finding our balance. Keep those toes pointed to the ground. Nice square hips. Keep pressing out of that right shoulder. Try not to collapse. Good. Exhale, releasing down. Switching sides. Left toes extend or we lift. And then right arm extends or lifts. Always listening to your body. Deep breaths. Good. Exhale, releasing to all fours. Taking our knees wide, press back, child's pose. Big toes together, press those hips towards the heels, releasing down. We want to be nice and wide to make room for the belly. Our arms can be extended forward. We can have them back behind us. We can roll out those wrists. We can also use a little extra support, placing pillow under belly or under your behind. And we can use blocks or books for the forehead. Good. From here, gently coming up. We're going to bring ourselves back to our all fours. You can stay here, or if you feel comfortable, we're going to tuck our toes and lift, pressing up into down dog. Pedaling it out, stretching any which way you'd like, moving hips from side to side. We can always take a nice wide stance here if we need to. Bringing our feet to the edges of the mat. Again, creating space for baby. And as we exhale, we're actually going to walk our hands back towards our feet. Deep bend in the knees, forward fold. Allowing ourselves to hang. The more we release through the low back with the bend in the knees. It'll also give us a deeper hamstring stretch. Relaxing crown of the head to the floor. Good. As we inhale, lengthen halfway, bringing hands to shins. And exhale, release. Good. Again, inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, release. Inhale, deepen in the knees. Rise all the way to the top, reaching arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Closing the eyes. Pressing the palms together, ground through the feet. Find balance. Keep a slight bend in those knees. Beautiful. Good. From here, as we inhale, arms are going to rise. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, fold. We're going to release down to our knees, coming back to all fours. From here, we're going to bring that right leg forward, keeping it nice and wide, bringing it to the edge of the mat. Sink deep into those hips. Let them fall forward. And if you'd like, hand comes to knee, allowing ourselves to press up. From here, for a deeper hip flexor stretch, we can tuck that tailbone under and press forward. That stretches right through that hip flexor. And if you prefer to go a little deeper in those hips, you can just sink forward. Now I want to be careful with the hormone relaxant in our system because we can't bring our joints back to where they're supposed to be. So we don't want to overstretch. And with relaxant, it makes us a lot more flexible. So just being aware of where your limits might have been before being pregnant. And it stays into our system, I want to say, good 3 months, if not longer, after we give birth. So be aware, be careful. Good. We're going to take a dragonfly twist. We're going to ground that left hand down. Right arm is going to open to the sky. From here, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, come to the edge of that front foot, allowing that knee to splay open. Again, just knowing your limits. Good. Gently releasing that hand down, stepping that right knee back, and coming back to all fours. Restacking as necessary. Left leg is going to come forward, coming to the edge of that mat, creating space. And again, from here, left hand comes to that knee, bringing ourselves up. If you'd like to get that deep hip flexor stretch, tucking under, and then very gently coming forward. Otherwise, feel free to sink. Depends on the type of stretch you're looking for. Good. From here, dragonfly twist. Right hand is going to ground, left arm is going to open to the sky. And again, from here, same thing. You can come to the edge of that front foot, allowing that knee to splay open. Good. Exhale, releasing down. We're going to step that left leg back. Coming back to all fours. From here, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, down dog. Exhale, walking our hands to our feet. Forward fold. Again, nice and wide stance. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Okay. Baby's moving, so I'm gonna kick it into gear. All right, so starting at the top of the mat, we are just going to step back with that right foot, coming into a high lunge. So stepping back, feel free to take multiple steps if we need to. Bend that knee, stay on those toes. We want nice square hips. Think of a railroad track. Nice wide. Sorry. Nice wide stance here. Inhale, arms to the sky. God, allow that back heel to help push you forward. As we exhale, we're going to open warrior two, releasing our back heel. We're going to realign as necessary, finding proper alignment here. Extend through the fingertips. Either side, we're reaching for something that we really want or really looking forward to. As we inhale, flip that front here. Exhale, reverse. Taking that right hand to that back leg, left arm's reaching to the sky. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, lengthen forward to come down. We're going to bring elbow to knee, reaching that right arm to the sky. From here, reach that right arm overhead. Stretch through those fingertips to the outside of that right foot. We're going to take a big circle here, rotating through our shoulder, making sure we make it all the way around. Coming back overhead. One more time. Coming down. And then reaching overhead. As we inhale, bringing ourselves all the way up, warrior two. We're going to turn our toes, corners of the mat, heels in. Exhale, goddess pose, sink down. Find support. If you need to use a wall, feel free to use a wall. Stay tall through that spine. Strong through those legs. Good. From here, we're going to take our hands, thumbs to the inner side, fingers to the outside, just doing some shoulder stretches here. So drop a shoulder down. We're going to rise for center and dropping the other shoulder. Good. Just keep repeating as slow or as fast as you like. Feel free to hold on a specific side. And one more time each side. And then very gently coming back to center, we're going to rise all the way up. Taking high lunge to the other side of the mat. So our right toes are facing forward, back toes are turning, and again, nice wide stance here. Inhaling, arms to the sky. Deep breaths. Exhale, open for warrior two. Releasing that heel, realigning. Extend through the fingertips. Think of that right knee opening out. Nice open hips here. Inhale, flip that front hand. Exhale, reverse. Hand can come behind or down for support. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Lengthen forward, coming down. Right elbow to that right knee. From here, take that left arm, reach it overhead. Stretch through that left side body. And finding those circles. Bringing that arm down all the way forward, rotating through that shoulder. Finding extra movement. Good, one more time. Reach overhead. And inhale to rise, warrior two. Good. We're going to turn our toes forward, heels out. Hands on hips. Bend the knees, fold, wide side straddle. Hands can come down. They can come to support. Just release the neck. As we inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, we're going to walk. We're going to bring our hands to our hips. Bend the knees, rise. Stepping to the top of the mat. We're going to inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Release to all fours. From here, just take a few gentle stretches. We're going to send that right leg back. Press that heel back, coming forward. Good, same thing, other side. Pressing back and coming forward. Good, all fours here, shifting our hips to either side. We're going to come down to some simple stretches. So I'm just going to do them very quickly and posed. I hope you can edit through it. She's awake, so I got to go get her. Okay, extending our legs out. Nice wide stretch. Flex those toes, reach them towards us. Lift those heels. Staying active, very strong here. Again, here we can use support. We can use those towels, belts, whatever we have. We're going to place it through the arch of the foot. We can grip close, further away, or we can even grab foot, shin, thigh, whatever works. From here, inhale that right arm up. Exhale, pull with that left arm, allowing us to get a little bit deeper. Always creating space for baby. As we inhale, lift. Switching other sides. Wrapping whatever we have around the arch of that foot. Right hand comes to grip. Left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, right arm pulls. Left arm stretches. Good, inhale, lift, coming all the way up. Bringing our legs together. We're going to gently make our way down to our sides. So from our sides, we're going to lay on our left for Shavasana. You can use, again, pillows, anything for support. Pillow between the knees, block between the knees. Pillow under the head. Whatever feels good to you. And just allowing ourselves to fully release, fully relax. But staying here, taking these last few moments for yourself, and enjoying the peace and quiet.